Hello and welcome to News Now on iBrandTV. My name is Bennett Joseph, and here are the stories we're reporting at this hour. Former President of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, has said that restructuring alone was insufficient in solving Nigeria's problems and must not be done in isolation. The former president also called for the issues of nepotism, ethnic and religious bias to be addressed. He stated this on Thursday while speaking at a dialogue on restructuring in Abuja. He noted that Nigerians must also restructure their minds because the issues at the national level equally exist at the local levels. However, the immediate past President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, John Nwodo, while delivering his speech, said likewise that Nigeria must restructure before the 2023 general elections. Meanwhile, former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Jega, has attributed bad governance for the agitation for the restructuring of Nigeria. Jega made this known on Thursday on the 18th Daily Trust Dialogue on the theme Restructuring Nigeria. The former INEC Chairman, however, said that dismantling the current structure and going back to the pre-1966 regional structure was unrealistic. Meanwhile, COVID-19 infections in Nigeria have continued to surge as Nigeria's Center for Disease Control, NCDC, recorded yet another 1,964 new cases, bringing the total number of infections to 116,000. The NCDC disclosed this on its official website on Thursday. Meanwhile, the NCDC on the 21st of January marked a new single-day increase in COVID-19 cases and has so far tested over 1 million persons since the first index case was announced on the 27th of February 2020. Meanwhile, in business, the Africa Development Bank has projected a growth rate of 1.5% for Nigeria in 2021 and a 2.9% growth in 2022. The President's Africa Development Bank, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, disclosed this while delivering a speech at the first National Tax Dialogue on Thursday. He also said that debt service payments pose the greatest risk to Nigeria, given shrinking oil revenues. He noted that the economy shrunk by 3% in 2020 on account of falling oil prices and effects of the lockdowns on economic activity. Still in business, the federal government of Nigeria on Thursday officially inaugurated the eticketing service on the Abuja-Kaduna rail corridor and also announced that the service will be run by a concessionaire. Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi, who inaugurated the online ticketing service during a virtual event in Abuja, said the initiative was a public-private partnership valued at 900 million naira. He also stated that the concessionaire Secure ID would provide the service and run it for 10 years to regain its investment before reverting ownership to the Nigerian Railway Corporation. Meanwhile, the active number of telephone subscribers across the country has increased to 208 million, according to the Nigerian Communications Commission, making this known in a recent statement. It also stated that the third generation and the fourth generation based transceiver stations deployment in Nigeria had increased from 30,000 to 53,000. The Commission further revealed that the fiber optic transmission cables expanded from 47,000 kilometers to 54,000 kilometers in the last 5 years, resulting in an improved broadband and telecom service delivery to Nigerians. And on the foreign scene, Kenya's health ministry has said that 2 men have tested positive for a coronavirus strain first detected in South Africa, the first of such cases detected in the East African country. Both cases, which were asymptomatic, were detected in Kenya's coastal county of Kilifi and involved foreigners who had since returned home. No information was provided, however, about the nationalities of the men who tested positive for the coronavirus variant. Meanwhile, Google in the early hours of today has threatened to pull its search engine from Australia over a proposed media code that would require the tech firm to pay for news content. Mel Silver, managing director for Google's Australian operations, told the Senate inquiry the code was unworkable and that the company was unable to measure the financial risk. He further stated that leaving the Australian market was the only rational choice if the law were to be passed. The news media bargaining code was first introduced in the Australian Parliament in December 2020. If passed, it will force tech companies to pay news outlets for their content or face fines of up to 10 million Australian dollars. The code would initially apply to Facebook news feed and Google search. Meanwhile, in sports, Japan has dismissed a report claiming officials see cancelling the Tokyo Olympics as inevitable, as Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga said he was determined to hold the games. Deputy government spokesman stated that there was no truth in the report. Meanwhile, in basketball, LeBron James scored a season-high 34 points as the Los Angeles Lakers won their 8th straight road games to start the season with a 113-106 victory over the Milwaukee Bucks on Thursday night. The victory opened a 7-game road trip for the first-place Lakers, who are hoping this is the beginning of yet another winning streak. And that's all we take on news now at this hour on iBrandTV. For more news stories, visit our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and follow all of our social media platforms. I am Bernard Joseph, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.